Hi everyone. So I just want to share about the project that I'm working right now. Um, Recently, I've come across this full site editing of WordPress. Quite impressive the way full site editing has come so far. I was ignoring FSC for a really long time because I was not even I'm not being able to understand how it works. But now that I've done some project, I'm quite impressed with the way things are in FSC. So I just made a theme in FSC. I probably will share this. Not probably. I really want to share this in WordPress.org. Yeah, as a free theme that, or let's say free template that anyone can use, and later come up with premium version of this template, some premium template based on this theme. Uh, I created a design here in Figma. First, I created these two designs for the hero because I wanted to try in FSE how these hero will look like. So I made these two themes. So this is my logo, and this is the um, FSE graphics. Like this is the front graphics that I made, which I'm going to use it as my front hero image. This is just trying to show FSC. And then I made some graphical images to show in the template so that I don't have to rely on some um, stock images. So this is what I have come so far. I've been able to build this design using FSC only. I've not used any plugins because FSC is very powerful and we really don't need plugin to make simple things, at least till this. Okay, this is how it looks like. Uh, Hero, and then there's a logo grid. As we go down, there's a feature grid. Right now, today is July 12, July 2, and as of today, there's no feature to make grid. So that's why I made my own. I wrote a CSS for that. I checked the latest version. I mean, the next version of WordPress will have a grid feature as well. But as of now, I'm using this CSS to showcase the grid. Yeah, so grid 321. I wrote this CSS grid, and it's how it is. And then so in CSS, so these days it's also supported, so that's why I use this for mobile version. It's going to be two column for tablet. It's going to be two column. For mobile, it's going to be one column. So I'm just using this grid. All right, so this is how it looks, and then we have a left and right media, left text, right media, left text, and some number blocks. So on the top it's a number, and then some highlighting some feature of the template. This can be utilized anywhere. Like if you use this template, like you can just replace the text and replace the graphics, and can be used to showcase any kind of design. Similarly, I have another block which is a 3-column card block. It's another feature block with a title, description, and 3 cards. As I go down, there's another block which is a feature with a left image and right text with some description or some additional feature to explain. Then I have a overview block, some text. So just a text block with a text overview block. This can be used for lots of internal pages. And testimonial, top it's a eyebrow, and then there's a heading and some testimonials. Um, Somewhere something like this to showcase the logo and their description. This can be used if I am trying to explain some details about some software. So let's say my software can be used or is compatible with JavaScript and something like that. So trying to do that. So can be used, this block can be used that way. And then there's a pricing and plans, which is a normal pricing block, and a FAQ. So for the FAQ, I've used a um, default detail element that FSE provide by default, and then I added some JavaScript so that when one closes, another opens. When one opens, another closes. So trying to give a recording kind of feeling, but I'm not being able to animate just like a recording because this has used some additional parameters in the div, so not being able to get that JavaScript effect, this recording effect, but at least being able to come up with this so far. And then blog with a 3-column blog, and a call to action. Then I have a footer. So technically, how this is how it is. So let's see. I have like a main and then hero, trusted clients, grid, text media. So everything is in FSE. There's no additional plugins. So I made like all of these in FSE. So yeah, so everything I use stacks and columns and groups to showcase everything that we have. And then if I check on the mobile, this is how it looks. So in the mobile, this is how it looks. I need to make it center. Oops. Yeah. Yes, this is the mobile view. Yes, so added some padding and stops. 4% left and right. I think I need to work on this padding part for this section. Let's see. Let's make it 5. Not 7 left. Oh, it's using REM. Let's try to use some Pixel. In the latest version of FSC, I think they have some feature where if I add the padding, it automatically fits pretty well with the desktop version from desktop to mobile. So I'm gonna leverage that in the future. In my next update, I'm gonna utilize that feature. So there is going to be a grid coming in the next update. So before I release this, I'll make sure that I'll use that feature. Yeah, so looks pretty okay in the mobile as well. So there's some overflow going on. So once I have a proper grid here, it should look fine. Yeah. So as of now, if I add some class, maybe grid 321 632 632 should work. Let's see what's happening. Grade 66666 632. grid. It's not helping. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. It is not helping. Okay, here it is actually. 6. Okay, this should have worked. Maybe it is overwriting. Like this is overwriting. Yes. Display flex is overwriting my grid. So that's why. Anyways, if I use this group, then it should work. Yeah, but let's see, I need to add some more CSS to make it perfect. It's not center. Maybe something wrong with this image actually. Anyways, that's not important right now. So let me show you my file structure. Actually, let me show it here actually. So I'm using local. So this is my project. So so function.php. So this has all the important function. I've hide lots of code. So I added script. Style.css is the main script, main CSS file, and then I have added this additional thing called asset /js as a accordion. So this is where the accordion JS script is. Yeah, so I've included this style so that they take the style even in the editor. So for even for the editor as well as in the front, so they use style.css. So that's why you are being able to see the exact backend and front end looking pretty same. So this is the beautiful thing about FSE. And for all the additional CSS, you'll also follow that. So grid is something that I created my own, so it's also showing. So this grid is additional CSS and it is reflecting in the editor as well. Yeah, so then so this is not helpful. So I'm trying to arrange my pattern in pattern folder, but it's not working pretty well. So I've hide all my code for now. So let me show. So theme.json is the basically this is the main JSON file where we have all the styles, all the settings that we have so far, all the font, colors, um, fonts, colors, and then font size, everything, all these being registered in this theme.json. So most of the design part is coming through theme.json. And one thing that great thing about this FSC is, so before I show, let me just save my file so that I don't lose anything. So if I click here and change the color, so we can see like multiple variation of this design. So you can see the changes on the right. In default, this is how it is. So this is my default. So this is what I did with additional files, like in the style.styles folder. So I have like multiple JSON files which is used just to change the color. So if you notice, I've not changed any font, I just updated the color, um, white and dark version, a light and dark version, light and dark version for everything, for every possible color that we uh, would be using. Yeah, yes. So colors are coming from here. So this is where all the colors are coming. And then another is assets. So I've already discussed. So assets, all the fonts, all the images, and JavaScript is in the asset folder. So also plus and minus. I think I can move this to images actually. No, let's not move it because images is directly generated. So whatever the images that I use here, all these small images, so whenever I save template, it just directly save the images there. So I'm not going to use my images there. Now these are the header and footer patterns. So basically, so these are still a sample, so I am not going to use these two folders. So all the patterns that I have, I made like pattern for everything, like everything is pattern in my case. So if you open, hero is a pattern, this is this trusted client is a pattern, infograde is a pattern. I've made everything as a pattern because if I make a pattern, if someone wants to use this in other pages, then they can just simply go browse library of the pattern and use it. So all you have to do is let's say if I want to use something here, I'm going to add this here, pattern all. So all the things that I have designed is in this pattern. So if I want to use this hero somewhere, if I want to have this logo somewhere, then I can just so that's why I have that pattern, use it. I'm not going to use it for now. Okay, so that's why I made those patterns. So there are multiple patterns for featured, hero, logos. Everything is patternized. So pattern. So one can use lots of. So I'll have lots of pattern in my main template. So we really don't need to depend on external plugin to come up with these patterns. So I'll have like every possible layout needed in this pattern folder. And then another thing that I did is templates. So here I created like multiple templates. So template are basically the pages. So let's say I want to add some page, then you'll see this pop up. Oops. Okay, I don't know, some bug. Okay, so if I want to use some templates already pre-built, as of now I've just built like these 3 templates. Let's say I want to use this template, then it'll just come here and we can use it in our pages. So this is how it looks. I've not worked in detail in this one yet. Actually, this can give, yeah, this is how it will look. Yeah, so I've used like patterns here. Yeah, I've used the templates. So template, how I have coded is if you see one of my template, which is, okay, let's see here, library. Okay, let's see. So what I've done is I have included all my pattern in like, if like included like hero is one pattern, I've just, so hero I just included here, then logos, feature. So if I don't need some pattern in some pages, then I can just delete them and then I can come up with another layout. So yeah, so that's how I'm going to use the pattern in the template, so that I'll be able to create multiple templates by combining multiple patterns. So basically pages will be combination of multiple patterns So that's the basic of any designs. So every designs are a combination of multiple sections. So patternizing, so every section is divided as a pattern. So all of these are pattern, and then in my template, oops, and my template, um, so I'm combining all those patterns and coming up with a template. Yeah, this is what I have so far. I will be continuing this this until I come up with some solid layout. As of now, homepage is pretty done, but I want to make sure that I'll come up with really nice inner page as well by creating multiple templates, combining all my patterns. I've also made some blog. Uh, so blog is also a page. So this is my blog. So I've used blog utilizing FSE. Yeah, so this is how the blog will look like. Blog can be inserted anywhere. I inserted blog in the blog itself. And then there are some category pages, some margin issues needs to be fixed. And then when I click on the blog post, this is the default blog. This is how the default blog is going to look like. For the categories, if I click on some of the categories, this is how it's going to look like. Then okay, this page is, maybe I made a wrong link. So let's say contact. So this is not done yet. This is just a simple text. Yeah. So this is a work in progress. I just wanted to share what I've done so far. I'll be sharing more. Today is July 2. I'm waiting for the next WordPress version to be released so that I can utilize their features. I think another version it would be 6.6. So let's wait for that. Once that comes, then I'll be able to leverage and come up with some better layout. I think once they release WordPress 6.6, I will be deleting my grids, all the grids that I made so far. I'll be deleting it because grids is already there in the latest WordPress. The only thing that I'm worried right now is the mobile responsive. I don't know if those grid can be changed as per the device sizes. I don't think they're gonna do it. If not, then I will have to continue using it. If they have that feature coming, then I will be using it full on. So so this is what I've done so far. Yes, one thing, like regarding the headings, I have used the heading in the style itself because the current version of FSE does not support responsive font sizes. So that's why I've used this fluid type of headings. So basically, I've defined font size as a clamp. So maximum is going to 120 pixel, the minimum is going to 30 pixel. So just by using this simple CSS, I've defined entire heading family. Yeah, because there's no feature like using different heading sizes or font sizes for mobile or tablet or desktop from the FSE editor itself right now. So that's why I've used custom CSS here. So this is pretty fast, this loads pretty well. I've uploaded my projects somewhere. So let's see how the page speed is right now. I think the most of the issues is going to be images because I've not optimized my images yet. But beside that, everything else is pretty solid. So we sure going 97, 98, 100. In desktop version, it's 100, 94, 100. SEO need to work on. So I can improve my SEO as well. So meta description, yeah, these are, yeah. So I've not added any links. So these are pretty basic. Yeah. Yeah, these are pretty basic, but I will try to add some link, and I think with that we'll have 100% for everything. So that's why I really like FSC. Yeah, so this is my update so far. I'll be sharing more update about on my FSC block theme that I'm building, and I'll probably will be making some more designs once this is ready, because I'm trying to use this as the base, my foundation, and utilizing all the blocks that I've built to make other templates. Yeah, thanks. If you have anything, then let me know. I'll be sharing more updates about this. Thanks.